Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Oxygen Not Included, the game where I say I'm going to do stuff, but end up doing nothing of the sort because of the fact I frankly forget all about it. Elaine, where are you? Where I say I'm going to do something, but I end up not doing it because one problem or another ends up being created. So, what's our current goals? Well, first, we're still trying to get rid of all this water, this polluted water that's over here. I mean, there's only, something like 6,000 kilograms of that, so we're going to be in yellow alert for a while. We're in the process of trying to make ourselves a new power plant down here, where everything will be nicer. Evil Lucy the Evil isn't exactly having the easiest time with such deeds. And we still need to find that whatchamacallit geyser, the chlorine geyser, if we want any to ever have any hope of ever getting this hot tub working. So we're going to have to try and find that. In order to do that, we must explore. Who's starving and why? Captain Elaine, why are you starving? I also get the feeling I shouldn't tell you to actually do anything, Captain, until you've at least dug out the parts I need you to dig out. Alright, so for a start, if I just click storage bin, everything right there. Can you start storing, just clearing up that room, little auto sweeper? There we go. In addition, I also have these whatchamacallit, glum. Why are you glum? Is it just because you haven't been stroked yet? Yes, it is. I have these roller snakes, and I feel as though I should do something with them. That would normally include, for a start, sweeping up everything in here, and then creating them a food point. Because I forgot to do that. Shows how much I actually care about looking after my animals a bit, doesn't it? I mean, they're already being pooped on by the things above, so... Is that polluted air in there? Yes it is. Oh, we're getting polluted air because there's slime about, aren't we? Yeah, that's what it is. Well, if you guys are overcrowded, I guess I need to do something about that. Which sickler is the oldest? You're 27. And you're 28. You lived a good life at the age of 28. There we go. We don't need everything. You know, they don't need cramped. They don't need a reproductive rate. They just need a devour the carbon dioxide rate. What are we doing down here, anyway? You know what? Surprisingly not as bad as one might initially think. What else do we need to do to improve our lifestyle? You know, besides dealing with all this water. I mean, eventually the water will disperse itself because of the simple fact that there's going to be less and less of it. So... And at the very least, we don't actually seem to have a power problem anymore. You know, now that I turned both coal generators back on again. So, it's very hard to see with the yellow markers around the place. So if you guys could Why does this stuff take so long to empty out? The amount of water, polluted water in that place, is slowly reducing. Which is very good for us. But for now, we do still need to figure out a way. Oh look, a steam geyser. Oh, alright. And a random door that exists for no and a buddy plant. Hold on. Hold on. Where are the germs? The germs are inside, but not really around. We need that buddy plant. Buddy plants are one of the best things in the game. Well, either way, is there anyone worth my time in the printing? Bit of aluminium. Sure, why not? I don't think we have any aluminium. I mean, you guys aren't working too badly, given the situations of there not being any air. But You could work a little better. Oh, I mean, we're onto the second pile of water. Oh, that's good. How the piggies doing? They're nice and groomed. Excellent. Have they all laid an egg? Ooh, this one hasn't. Bad little piggy. But don't worry, you're almost there. You know, it'd be really nice. Some more Paku. Because with more Paku, we could get more of the fun stuff. Also, I very much suspect we might get flooded very soon. Because this ice is melting. And then it'll just keep melting. Until this eventually all flows down into our base. Well, with this critter feeder fed, may I ask if we have any obsidian? Yes, we got tons of obsidian. If we could thus feed the pets some obsidian. And if you could all please stop waiting until you're starving before you decide to eat something. If I find that one of you dies because of the fact you couldn't be bothered to bloody eat at eating time. Wow, everyone's got so many skill points to spend. Well, might as well do this with you, Mr. Wickerbottom. You don't really have much to learn. You can't because you've got a lack of morale. For some reason. Ruby can learn a bit more learning. Evil Jenna the Evil apparently hasn't got anything. You know, it's just occurred to me, but I should probably have this vent filter the carbon dioxide down to the bottom, you know? Elaine, did you do any of the digging I told you to do today? No? Well, don't worry, Elaine. I'm sure you will sort it out eventually. I mean, we're only looking for absolutely anything. I mean, the cool Steam guys is pretty nice. We could probably just put ourselves a steam turbine on top of it. You guys are doing pretty well at actually making this stuff down here. Well done. What the heck? We got rid of all the water. Oh my god, we actually got rid of all the water. I'm shocked. I can see. No more yellow alert. I mean, it's only taken 20 minutes, but that right there looks like a natural gas geyser. Oh, and we've got a bunch of stuff rotting. Ooh, how troublesome. How happy are my little piggies? Oh, quite happy, quite happy. We got a new one. That one definitely needs to be stroked. How old are these piggies? They're 14. These piggies are 14 years old. It's time to cull them. I know, it's quite troublesome down here, isn't it, Elaine? Very little air of any type. I'm starting to feel that maybe I should give you guys oxygen suits. But in order to do such a thing, I need reed fibers, and I can't get those. And Evil Lucy the Evil, Jesus Christ, why are you so stressed? High morale, minus stress. Good! You know, I really hate this soggy feet bullcrap for stress. Who cares if your feet are a little soggy? Why were you scolding then? What the heck is there? Polluted oxygen, 100 and... What? Why is there some random polluted oxygen that weighs a... What? Welcome to the gentleman's spa. That's what we are. I forget at times. No. Look, you need air, and I want to help get you that air. So break that rock, and you can get your air. There. Oxygen, it's coming up! We desperately need reed fibers. But we need to find reed fibers because this printing pod is useless! And can you guys get to bed? By bedtime, please. I'm getting really, really fed up with it. There, guys. I've given you an extra slot for sleep. Actually, that's stupid. I should give you an extra slot for downtime. That makes you all happier. That'll make you all happier and give you more chance to sleep because you'll get to the point where you need to sleep. Thank you, Elaine. You're actually doing your job. Have you done this one? Of course you have. Oh, wait, yes, you have. Well, it looks like no one's doing their job of filling up the coal generator. You know that thing we need in order for us to live. Sleet wheat harvest available. Well, better auto-harvest that. If we can get sleet wheat, that would be good. Lucy. You're only stressed because you haven't had any food. Make sure you eat your dinner every night, please. The trees aren't growing because we're not pooping enough. But that's because we don't poop that much anyway. Starvation. Evil Lucy the Evil. Why wonder why if she decides to just skip out on dinner? A lot of this game devolves down to waiting for the idiots to actually do what you've told them to do. It's never a good way. It's never a good state to devolve down to. It's just how it all seems to naturally work out. Good! Ugh. I was about to say, good, Evil Lucy the Evil. Lucy, how's your stress coming along? Well, your stress is going down now all of a sudden, thankfully. You're unrested, you say? Why are you unrested? Don't you know there's a little thing called bedtime? Elaine's actually going to dig. Okay, Elaine, I apologize. You're actually going off to do your job. I was a bit preemptive with my fabricate oil. Okay. Okay, in all fairness, that I have made that your primary job as well. Considering this thing... But if I find that you go back immediately down to digging... You're going back to the oil refinery, aren't you? Okay. Okay. Let's just make that a 5. And have you go dig. We don't need the oil refinery that much, Elaine. Especially when you can only twist the knob once. Elaine. Stop it. Why are you like this? Your top priority is dig. That thing has been set down to priority 5. Elaine, 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 Elaine. Bop. There we go. Ah! Really? She just got back to digging and it's already a new day. Okay, if you could dig those two, Elaine, we'll be able to build the next layer of our goal. In all fairness, it doesn't quite matter us, you know, being really, really hot. Apart from possibly the hot tub. Though we don't give a bloody damn about the hot tub, because the hot tub should not be overheating at 39 degrees. But it's stupid, so who gives a damn? And I see sparkles! Mr. Wickerbottom, you are so very happy! What's that actually done to you? Oh my god, now you... Being sparkling actually drastically increases your movement speed. Don't you also apply sparkles to other people? Sparkle flattered. +5 athletics. Yes, you do. Maybe one tactic to have will be to just have a really happy person all the time. So that they pass that happiness on to everyone else. Ooh, a stonehatch egg. Ooh, a stonehatch egg, actually. A stonehatch egg is a very nice thing. In all honesty, what we need, though, is the buddy bud. Because buddy bud is the best plant in the game. Thimblereed, what temperature are you? Good old Thimblereed. You are 26 degrees. Well, crap. Guess that means I could uproot you. I probably should uproot you. Do I have the polluted water to feed a... You know, I'm pretty sure I have the polluted water required in order to feed a reed fiber. Welcome. Give me the curative tablets. I don't care about any of you. Unless, of course, I'm going to do that thing I mentioned about the happy person, the happy person. But either way, none of you are sparkling streakers, so it doesn't matter. You guys are actually working very well. I'd like to thank all of you for your dedicated hard work right now, actually. And the moment you crack into there, Elaine, it'll be even nicer because you'll have some fresh hot water. Although getting hypothermia in the process probably isn't what we're looking for, is it? Now, just to check, you can move over here, right? No. Ah! Elaine, please destroy this thing. Elaine, please destroy that. Excellent. You can now move over here. Yes. Just needed to check. Thank you, Elaine. Right, we're actually making really good progress. And the buddy bud has been uprooted. Now then, it's time for us to make sure we can get its abilities. Because its abilities is pleasant scents, which, while the little plants down here, the little leafy sicklers, do generate a bit of, they definitely don't seem to generate enough of. There's 12 reed fiber right there. Huh. I can't believe this water is still flowing after all this time. Mr. Wickerbottom, I must say, I admire your dedication to delivering materials for us. It's quite apt, actually, and very nice of you. Have we uprooted this plant? We have indeed. Then it's time to plant the buddy bud, where it'll be at a happier temperature anyway. For now. I mean, it's getting hotter. We might want to start a Draco farm. Not only for reed fibers, but because it's a good way of getting phosphorus, which we can use to cool down the place. Ah, something tells me the pips are going to be very, very hungry. Also, is that a pip on the roof? Well, Pip, you're going to be very, very hungry because of the simple fact you can't actually groom you, because there's no way for you to get up to the grooming station. Ooh, down here we get to the raw materials. Excellent. And I don't see any zombie spores, which is nice. There's Tuscan, there's gold. There's just a bunch of purely refined metals down here. I'm not sure as to why. I mean, we can't be that far from the center of the planet right now. Where are the diamonds? Okay, that's a lot of oxygen right there. That oxyphone's been doing work. Elaine, if I could ask you to dig that path right there, we will then gain a supply of reed fiber, which will enable us to do a thing which we desperately need. Make clothing. And with clothing, I'm sure everything will be a bit better. And it's not like there isn't plenty of oxygen for you around here. That oxythern has been doing its job too well, quite frankly. But oxytherns tend to do that if you leave them alone long enough. That's why I like the fact I got a 70 million roaming around the place. Ooh, a snazzy suit. You heard me talking about you know, clothing, and you decided to give me some. Excellent. Who deserves a snazzy suit? I think good old Chris the Chosen One deserves a snazzy suit. He's been doing well for us. My god, I need to sort out my bloody Great Hall and make it actually worth something. You know, originally this was all meant to be an apartment complex. You know, a place where each individual little duplicant could go to their own individual apartment and have their fun with probably their comfy bed. But then we stopped being able to make plastic, and it all stopped working. And then there's a geyser right there as well. To only complicate matters. How long do these things take to harvest in the wild? 8 days. And I believe they produce 1 reed fiber per harvest. Well, I mean, 1 piece of clothing every 16 days isn't the worst. Especially as you already have 12 right there, so... You have 19,000 rations of lettuce right there. How much do I need per burger? 400. Ah. So that would make us something like 50 burgers. That's a lot of food. In addition, this area is complete. Although admittedly I did forget to do this. So this area is now made. All it needs now is where the hell I'm putting the batteries. And also auto shipments. Lots and lots of auto shipments. Because I don't think I can get away with doing it with a singular one. Maybe up here I can, though. Ooh, there's another ice biome over there. Interesting, interesting. Ooh, and we have access to reed fibers now. Textile loom! Tell me everything that we can get. I see. There's quite a lot of different options for clothing right now. A scholar outfit, a ranger outfit. We definitely need one of those. A plumber, that's strength. Oh, that could be good. Isn't Mr. Wickerbottom our plumber? Is good old Chris our plumber? Good old Chris is our plumber, but good old Chris is also our doctor. But we don't need a doctor. Good old Chris, what are you doing? You're supplying stuff. What's your skills, good old Chris? You have 6 strength. You have 6 strength, which is of skill rank 1. And 6 athletics, which is due to skill rank 8. I'm gonna have to go with strength. But I think we definitely need a cook outfit, too, for Evil Sun. Or Queen Sun, sorry. I keep calling them different things. And we also probably need a bit more... a little bit more, whatchamacallit, air in here. I'm noticing. The lack of I suppose place for the carbon to go seems problematic. Jonah the Evil, what are you doing? Supplying coal. Well, as much as I'm grateful for you supplying coal... No, you're providing coal into here. Well, that does also need to happen, so... Captain Elaine is suddenly extremely stressed. Madam, why are you extremely stressed? Currently, you're not. How much meat do we have there? 20,800 kilos. Now, if the little pig could get to the butcher before... Excellent, hold on. Shopvol, dead. This critter won't be getting back up. Okay, so... We have... Oh, I'm sorry, the 20,000 kilograms was one... 20,000 calories of meat was one pig. Yeah. That's the power of the pigs, everyone. That's a whole lot of barbecues. Okay. Here's the question. Who has outfits? 3 people have outfits. Right. We're about to make a cook outfit for Queen's son. A... plumber outfit for good old Chris the Chosen One. And what was the other one? A rancher outfit for Hassan. So the question is, what other ones do we need? Elaine has a miner's outfit, like she should. Evil Lucy the Evil has a miner's outfit, when in theory she should probably have a builder's outfit. Jenna the Evil we can give a science outfit, because even though she's not doing much in the way of sciencing, she's still a scientist. By the way, how is the germ overlay? Ooh, there are so many sweet-smelling floral scent germs around. Oh, aren't they just delightful? If I'm not mistaken, that shouldn't mean everyone. Smelled flowers, minus 5% stress per cycle. It's not much, especially as it used to be 15%. But it's something. Elaine, you have a lot of work to do. Is all I can say. Especially as we're going to be making a nice lumber shipment thing. Somewhere. Suffocating. Evil Lucy the Evil. There's plenty of air over there if you want to grab it. I said I wanted this place online. I am now going to work to get this place online. There. That's the beginnings. We do have the obvious question of how the bloody Christ do we then get it over to the power over here, but one step at a time. Ooh, we have a cook outfit. That there's for Queen's son. We have some plumber's overalls. That's for good old Chris the Chosen One, who should also probably change his hat. And then Luce and then Ruby there is making the last one. Oh, Queen's son, you look so snazzy. Can we just admire you for a second in your new chef outfit? Oh, don't you look amazing. We're gonna have you guys looking like servants for the actual, you know, whatchamacallit, for the actual guests soon enough. What, you people actually thought you were the guests? Oh, no, 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 no. We got actual guests on the way. That's why it's so prevalent that we get this place up and running as quickly as possible. There are, without a doubt, much better ways to build this circuit. But, you know, for now, I don't think this is too bad. Interesting how a couple of you are still injured, actually. Lucy, why are you injured? I mean, good job delivering everything so quickly and instantly, but even though there's not really any effort behind it whatsoever, but are we sure we should be letting the plumber cook? What's the plumber's cook score... Oh, it's bloody 14. Huh. Okay. What's Evil Sun's cooking score? Or Queen Sun's cooking score? Skill. Why do I say score? 13. With the cook outfit. Well, I guess that's what's happened when you're the veteran. After we've made this particular track of crap, we need to somehow make the pip farm send its dirt over here to be able to provide, in order to provide sustenance for the, whatchamacallit, sleet wheat that we're going to be having there. But this has all been made, which is a good start to be. We're now just going to take probably a few days, probably, making this conveyor rail. Dear Christ. And thus, Evil Lucy the Evil, it's probably about time you learnt electronical engineering. I don't care if that makes you stupidly miserable. You don't... The only reason you don't have any morale at the moment is because you still aren't eating dinner. I've also just realized I can make atmosphere suits, which means, while no, we won't be actually, whatchamacallit, we won't actually be putting oxygen into them, but they do provide light, which means that even while down here and all that crap, we will be working at maximum potential. How the Christ do you have 30-odd morale? Good meal. What was the good meal? What meals do we have that actually provide you 8 morale? Barbecue. We need more fish. We need more fish. Elaine. Are you... What are you doing? You worked on that for a very brief moment. Okay, now what are you doing? You're going down. You're working. Okay. You're gonna go grab some... the reed fiber. Okay. Hold on a moment. You're all overcrowded, so Sickler gotta die. But... I keep seeing you do have slime there. Probably means it might be a good idea, then, to... I mean, I'm already going to have to set up a vent system to put all the carbon dioxide that's going to be generated over here to the Sicklers, so... But if you would not mind, can we actually kill these hatches, which are in the roller pen? I mean, it's just more meat for now. Welcome to the Gentleman's Spa. I see puffet eggs. I would like puffet eggs. I would now desperately love to discover the chlorine geyser, which in my opinion has to be about here, because I don't see anywhere else there is any form of other geyser, unless somehow this is a chlorine geyser. So, Elaine, what are we going to do with you to discover this chlorine geyser? Well, I mean, there's already bleach stone around here in places, so we need a lane to dig to explore, but we also need a lane to build. This is problematic. Actually, if these things turn oxygen into slime, we can then put the slime into an algae distiller, which then turns it into algae, which then also produces us more oxygen via the form of an oxygen thing. So, you gotta love the little puffs of, like, skulls that appear from bleach stone as it gradually releases out chlorine. Well, either way, there's a geyser right there, which we've discovered, so... Alright, Elaine. There is literally no way for us to avoid unlocking all this water. So, get to it. There's another geyser over there, and we do kind of want to know what it is. There's also a poke shell right here, ready and available for us to wrangle if we want to try and do such a thing. I mean, we could make sand, but we don't really have any need for sand right now. We definitely need to do something about that slime. Right. We have created a way of sorting through the... whatchamacallit. They immediately rush into action to building that, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's neutronium right there. Is that going to be what I hope it to be? Indeed it is. The chlorine gas geyser. I finally found you. Right. How the Christ are we going to work with you then? We need to somehow make a puffet enclosure, which is vacuum sealed, and the squeaky ones, I think it's the squeaky ones, are going to eat all of the little puffs. I have no idea how this is going to work. Evil Lucy the Evil, you're certainly doing pretty good at your job, you know? Of actually building this thing fairly quickly, actually. If only the same could be said about Elaine, who doesn't seem to want to build any. So, Evil Lucy, when are you leveling up? Far away off. Far's off. Well, I have the chlorine geyser I wanted. And now that I have it, I have no idea what the hell I'm going to how the hell I'm going to use it. Pretty typical of me, actually. That sort of scenario. And now that you've got that suit on, you have light. You are in a well-lit area, right? Well-lit, plus 15% speed. Nice. And we're not taking the penalties anymore. Nice. And you're digging really, really fast because of the suit. Nice. And your exosuit training means you don't take a penalty for being in the suit. Extra nice. Alright. We can't see it, meaning it is not a liquid geyser. So, what kind of geyser actually is it? That there looks like it's hydrogen. That's purple there. Hydrogen vent. I am correct. The hydrogen vent is right next to the chlorine vent. I've not revealed... We could make an infinite power supply with that thing now. I still love how the majority of these things have had their stuff supplied, but we just can't build them because Elaine refuses to build them. Hello. I'm taking the seed just to try and figure out what the Christ it is. Look. Look. If I can get these auto-sweeper working, at the very least, I will be happy. Enough. We won't have succeeded the... Oh, you have built some conveyor rails, Elaine. I see. Wow, that looks so bright in there right now, thanks to you wearing that thing, Elaine. How bright actually is it? In the 3000s. Jesus, that is bright. I love those exosuits. Good old Chris, can you wear an exosuit? You can wear an exosuit. Good old Chris, I think it's time for you to wear an exosuit. Because you're jumping around all over the place, aren't you, all the time? Because you're the one delivering most of the stuff. Same for Mr. Wickerbottom. Although Mr. Wickerbottom I don't think can wear one yet. Oh wait, yes he can. Alright then, Mr. Wickerbottom. The stress of everyone is going significantly down. Which is nice. We are running possibly a little low in terms of iron. But we do still have plenty of gold to work with. Okay. All of this stuff has basically now been supplied. We just need Elaine to come and build... Oh, she has built some of it, actually. I'll shut my mouth. Elaine is actually starting to build things. I wonder what the blue line under you means. Ah! I never thought about that. You can't sleep while wearing those suits because they produce light. Huh. That makes things very, very awkward. Mr. Wickerbottom, where are you going? Ah, you're getting wood. Elaine? Honey, I know I told you to use the oil refinery as much as possible. But, yeah. Do you think I could ask you to start focusing on building? And if you dare go back to the other one, I will up your building priority. Elaine, this up build priority is only temporary. As we wait for you to basically build all this crap that we need built. So that we can automize some things. Because there are some things that desperately need automizing. Elaine? Please build the stuff inside more. Those are more important. Right. Basically, everything is fully built. So. Got some batteries here. Probably not enough batteries. I should probably make more. But one step at a time. Ah, you've built this stuff. Excellent. Alright, organic and... slime and organic and slime. There goes the slime. Let's just watch it move through the piping. Oh, don't you love it when automation is working properly? Although it kind of concerns me how it still releases stuff even when, you know, in the pipeline. That's a tad bit of a concern, but no matter. No matter. Right, so if we start overproducing on oxygen because we're... If we start overproducing on oxygen because of the, you know, these things also eating oxygen apparently, it'll take slime, the slime will be delivered, and the slime will go into here, which will produce as polluted water, which will go straight to the trees, helping the trees grow. Very nice, very nice. In fact, it's done an exceedingly good job, actually. Maybe a bit too good of a job. Do I need more trees? I mean, more trees isn't a bad thing. It means we produce more lumber. And that lumber won't be spoiled by stupid little pips. Which are adorable. Wow, you guys really waste no time. Okay. Elaine, you really waste no time, Elaine, when you want to start working, do you? Alright then, Oh, now I remember the problem. If I convert that to an 8, and convert that to a 9, there we go. Everything will start being delivered. Welcome to the Gentleman's Spa, where everything is starting to be automized and work properly. I'll take a picture seed. Sure, I like those things. Yes, I'm surprised that one algae distiller is enough to feed so much tree. Actually, if I'm honest. Okay, so the lumber is now coming down to the power plant. Even if the power plant is still not yet completely operational. We have the lumber. And the shipping has now stopped because it's full. Oh yes, was this the right call? This slime distiller. Honestly, I don't... Honestly, the slime seems to have run out now. So I don't think we're in that as much a state for water as I thought we initially were. We have good food. We have good power. The only issue right now is heat, which we are going to sort out because we're moving our power plant. And maybe sleep. Oh, you actually choke if wearing the suit when it's got no oxygen in it. I didn't know that. Oh, that's problematic. The main thing I can do to improve now is automize this food moving. Quite frankly. Moving the meat away. Which thus means I need to make this room a little bit bigger to make such a thing. The toilets look a little over capacity now, but it's only a temporary thing. As for down here, how's it working? Okay, we've now built the auto sweepers, but we still need to build the wires. And Evil Lucy the Evil can build the wires now, so it's not so bad. I like how they're unrested, and yet their stress still isn't going up. That's how unstressful the place is right now. What's with the polluted water? Where'd that come from? Okay, this little snake is about to give birth. Because they lay an egg every 3 days. Stop rolling around, I'm watching you. I need to make sure you lay the right type of egg. You hear me? We can't have you laying normal eggs. No, we need you to lay like that one. We need you to lay a special egg. We need you to lay a tough roller egg. And now we've reached power problems because someone didn't fuel a coal generator. How much coal do I have? Surprisingly little, actually. How are you scolding down there? Someone dropped some iron. And there's a glossy Draco, which is about 40-odd degrees. What temperature do those things like? Well, I suppose they can live at 80 degrees, so... Excellent. With that all built, we have but one more task to fulfill, and that is to make sure that none of the liquefiables are over there. So if we can then thus move all of the stuff like ice and crap over here, like this region, you know what? I feel like I've actually been successful today. We have our little leafy sicklers producing oxygen for us all. We got ourselves a buddy bud, which is thus providing very sweet smelling floral scents to everyone, which is helping distress them. We managed to get reed fibers to build outfits for everyone. And ruin everyone's sleep, because there's now light in the bedrooms, thanks to them. And we're currently running out of power again for some reason, because no one can be bothered to fuel the coal generators. But that's nothing new. Well, everyone, I actually think we've done good today. We have successfully built our new power plant. We just need to, figure out how the bloody Christ we're going to hook it up to our regular power. Yeah. And potentially add a third layer. Because it might be a little too, costly to be able to be productive on itself. So, everyone, it looks like, what can I say? Other than, thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.